UnDeAd, where's the second part of the storage room video?
Well, I'm here and I'm pretty sure you guys have read the title. But there are still some things that I need to clarify, you guys. You see, after I uploaded the first Palworld video, I started working on this Minecraft video.
But the second Palworld video came before this one. How is it possible, UnDeAd?
Well, to know that, you guys have to be a little bit patient, just a little bit. You see, at the end of the first Palworld video, I said this. I have not started building yet, but I will start soon after I finish this video. So keeping my word, I started working on the second part of the storage room video. We had all the iron we needed for this build. Now all there was left to do was to collect some wood and some redstone. So I went to my house to get some shulker boxes. Well, long story short, I didn't find any. So seeing the only solution I had in front of me, I went on to the end to collect some shulker boxes. I have this one bad habit of always being underprepared. So after collecting enough shulker boxes, I went straight to home. Or at least I wanted to. You see, in this little spree of me collecting shulker boxes, I had ran out of rockets. Well, it's not much of a problem if you can find an end gateway. If. I don't think I have to explain that I didn't find an end gateway. What you can do instead is tower very high up and jump from that height. The momentum will help you fly for a bit. And of course, this is way faster than walking or just ender pearling. I did that 2 to 3 times until I was in the ground and I was collecting ender pearls for short distance traveling. And I have my elytra on me, which means I'm gonna take a lot of damage. So in order to prevent my own death, I had to swap out my elytra for my chest plate. And after that, I started towering. And I'm pretty sure you guys have already figured out where this is going. Yeah, after that sad death, I rage quit for like 2 weeks. And exactly during that period is when I recorded the second part of the Palworld video. But it doesn't matter now. Here we are, the second part of the Minecraft storage room video. Now that you guys know what happened, let's begin. Starting off, I had 2 goals in my mind. Of course, one of them is completing the storage room. But our first main priority will be to fully gear up. That is where we are going to put our main focus on. So gathering leftover stuffs, I found 3 diamonds and an enchanted elytra. I also had a guest in my house, this black cat, which I will tame in a bit. But that was not everything though. We also found this enchanted diamond shovel, as well as this enchanted iron armor. And 14 diamonds, which I didn't notice during the recording. Anyways, after getting what was left over, we head to a nearby cave to gear up. Though initially this cave looked like a dead end, there was a small opening, which led to an even bigger cave. And it wasn't long until we found our first diamonds. As I ran into my second batch of diamonds, we were ambushed by a lot of zombies. And after dealing with them, we mined the remaining diamonds.
Peekaboo!
And to fucking surprise me, there was a witch standing there. She poisoned me, but poison doesn't kill you, it leaves you with a half a heart. As I was trying to recover from that, I was ambushed by another group of zombies, which this time were successful in killing me. But after getting my stuff, the only thing I focused on was getting diamonds and gearing up. And in no time, we had all the diamonds we could ever ask for. After making necessary tools and taking enchantment table with me, I made my way to the end. In the end, we have this very efficient Enderman XP farm, which we're going to use to enchant our items. And after enchanting for about 20 minutes, we had all the enchantments we would need. Do you guys remember when I said this is all the diamonds we could ever ask for? I might have lied. You see, you need about 7 diamonds to craft a smithing template, which you will need in order to upgrade your diamond armor into netherite. So, let's go on another mining trip. Thanks to the Fortune 3 on our diamond pickaxe, we had around 2 stacks of diamonds in no time. Now, another key thing you would need to turn diamond tools and armor into netherite is netherite ingot, which you get from mining ancient debris. But before we actually go mine ancient debris, let's go and tame the cat we have. Since the cat does not eat a salmon, we need to fish. And there we go, he's tamed. But before we actually go mine ancient debris, we need to max our tools and armor. I also happen to name our cat Blackie. There's a problem. You see, my cheapest mending villager is not trying to restock. But ignoring him, I still went to mine ancient debris. Just mining these 5 ancient debris, we were almost out of the durability of our pickaxe. So I was forced to buy the mending book for 36 emeralds instead of 10. And we also upgraded our diamond pickaxe into netherite. And now we can finally go and mine real ancient debris. And just like that, our main priority is completed. Now shifting our focus to the main topic of the video, completing the storage room. Now for that, we need to go to the end once again. It is for the same reason we went to the end at the beginning of the video, to get some shulker boxes. After collecting 23 shulker cells, I wanted to make my exit. But then came the very problem we died to. I still couldn't find an end gateway. But this time I had an idea and I had the rockets to execute the idea. I literally flew to the main island from the outer end islands. Before making my way to the overworld, I did stop by to mend my tools. After making my way to the overworld, all there was left to do was to collect items we're gonna need for this build. There were only 2 items, redstone and wood. Redstone, well, to build a redstone contraption. Wood to craft chests, which we would need to craft for hoppers. So, let's get collecting. There's a lot of cuts in between. Look boys, I cannot really show you all footage of me mining redstone and wood. Like who wants to watch me mine an hour straight? No one, I hope so. But that does not mean that I'm not going to show you guys that I actually spent some time mining everything. Here it is. I'm actually surprised that I've already mined 10,000 spruce log. And after crafting everything, this is the final items we're gonna be using for this build. Again, you can also find this in Shulkercraft's video. Go check him out, he's the original creator of this design. Anyways, let's now stop wasting time and actually start building. Now, I spent well over 5 hours just digging and building the redstone contraption from Shulkercraft's video. I would also like to talk about the time period where I was between the previous video and this video. Well, I was giving my exam. I'm not kidding guys, I was giving my final exam. Yeah, I know the gap between the previous exam and this final exam was just 1 month. And I don't even know what they were thinking because the whole syllabus is not even completed yet. But I guess we are moving up a grade now. The date that you're watching this video, or when I uploaded this video, is the last day of my holiday. Yeah, these bastards don't want me to stay home. I'm going to be on the senior year of high school. So that means my uploading schedule is going to be a little bit fucked. But that does not mean that I'm not going to upload though. You are just going to see a lot less of me. And there's another interesting thing that happened that I want to talk to you guys about. We recently got our new routine and our English teacher, which came once a semester by the way, is nowhere to be seen. And I don't know if he resigned or got fired, but whatever it is a good news. And I am looking forward to join my new class, and our results have not been published yet. We are going to move up a grade before our results. Maybe our exam's result has not been published yet, but this is the result of this video. It does look complicated, but it really isn't. If you want to build this yourself, the tutorial of Shulkercraft is listed down in the description. Go check him out. Anyways, saying that, I want to end today's video right here. Until then, enjoy!